Okay. Good morning, everybody. I think we are good here. Terry, let's start this thing off. We've had some technical difficulties this morning.
I was just sitting here listening for the intro. So what? So here we go. So welcome to the show. It's Friday, December 13th, 2019.
We can do the intro. We just got to get the title card up. So. Hey, there we go. All right, let's start this over.
This is Greg Brown with All We Do.
Isabella Penterick with Solid Stitch Embroidery.
This is Mark Vasilantone with Vastex International.
Dave Pomeroy with NBM National Business Media.
And you are listening to the Two Regular Guys
podcast.
Hosted by Aaron Montgomery
and Terry Combs.
All right, welcome to the show. It's Friday, December 13th, 2019, Friday the 13th. And I'm Terry Combs. You can find me at terrycombs.com.
All right, and I'm Aaron Montgomery, and you can find me over at aaronmontgomery.info. And lots of fun this morning. Good stuff, as usual, trying to get everything going. And all of a sudden, my internet connection here decided to go bad, too. So, hey, it's part of doing live broadcasts on the internet. So good morning, everybody. Thank you for joining us. Terry, good to see you. I feel like it's been a while.
It has been a while, and I'm actually coming to you from Jay Basel's office in Tempe, Arizona, and because we're doing DTG Academy yesterday and today, so it's going on the other side of the door. So hopefully it doesn't get too loud. And but
on which side, our side or their side?
Yeah, either.
Okay, all right.
I know it's a pretty exciting day, so.
Exactly. Yeah. So lots of good comments about Friday the 13th getting us and whatnot. It's crazy because Friday the 13th is normally like my day. You know, I was born on a Friday the 13th. So
exactly.
All right. So where are we at here, Terry? What's coming up? What's exciting over there in your world?
Well, I wanted to remind everybody again that ThreadX 2020, powered by SGIA, is around the corner. It's going to be February 23rd through 25th, and it's down the road for me, Aaron. It's going to be right there in Scottsdale, Arizona. 15 minutes from my house, and the two regular guys are going to be there. And if anybody would like to see the list of speakers, and it's funny, I was talking to Marcia Derryberry just yesterday from Impressions Magazine, and she's super excited about the list of speakers. But you can go to sgia.org/events/threadx to get more information about that.
Awesome. Okay. All right. Well, yeah, I'm excited about that. And that's going to be a whirlwind week for me. I feel like I'm going to be Terry Combs that week, where I'm heading to the International Awards Expo out in Vegas, and then back to DAX, Kansas City, and then right back to the I think I'm solo here. Oh, there we go. And then right back to Scottsdale there. So pretty excited for that trip, but I'm going to have to give you a call, Terry, and see how you pack for said adventures. So
exactly right. I've got it down to a science, because
exactly
all about science.
Yeah, it is all about science all the time. So.
Hey, Aaron, before sir, go ahead.
Yeah, no, I was just going to say, not too much news happening in my world. I've been head down in shipping. I was up shipping until 2 a.m. last night. So as soon as we're done here, we'll be back to shipping. We finally got the orders to start trending in the correct direction, where we're shipping more than we're getting in. So there is light at the end of the tunnel. So should be a good time.
You must be truly looking forward to Christmas, where you can power down.
Yeah. And for sure. This has been the wildest holiday season I've ever been through. And I got to figure out how to not do this anymore.
There you go. Hey, we want to thank everybody for checking out the Two Regular Guys podcast. And if you're listening to this podcast version, we would appreciate you sharing with your friends so they can also become regulators. Plus, we would love and appreciate you giving us reviews on Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, wherever it is that you're listening to the show. And we are always looking for new guests. If you or anyone you know would like to join us, go to calendly.com/2, the number 2, regular guys, and tell us your ideas, and maybe we can get you on the show. And if you're watching us live right now, join in with comments and questions. Reach out to all your industry friends and have them join us today too.
Excellent. All right. Well, let's hear a word from our sponsor, Impressions Expo.
What is Impressions Expo? Impressions Expo, formerly ISS, is the premier trade show dedicated to the imprinted and decorated apparel industry. 5 shows are produced annually in each region of the U.S., including Long Beach, California, Atlantic City, New Jersey, Orlando, Florida, Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and Fort Worth, Texas. Each of the 5 annual shows also features over 30 seminars and hands-on workshops in categories such as screen printing, embroidery, digitizing, digital decorating, and much more. Visit impressionsexpo.com for more details and see us at the shows in 2020. Exclusively for True Regular Guys listeners, the Regulators, use the promo code REGULARGUYS, IE. Again, that is Regular Guys, IE, for a free Expo Pass.
All right. Well, thanks again to Impressions Expo for being a sponsor. And Aaron, I think we need to find a spokesperson that can say the word regular.
Yeah, for sure. And Christine has actually offered up her services, and so no, I tried. I used I can't remember, Fiverr or something like that, and I had her edit several things before I just kind of finally gave up. So we'll get that fixed and get some stuff going there. So yeah, there we go. All the regulars need shirts that say 2, the number 2. Yeah, Terry, you made me one of those. I have one of those.
Exactly right. Oh my gosh.
Good stuff there. All right. Well, so what are we here for again today, Terry? I totally spaced that out already.
It is Reggie Day, the day we announced the winners of the Reggie Awards, the most exciting day of the year.
It is the most exciting day. Should I get formal? Should I put on my tie here?
Oh, I think you should. Look at that. I didn't. If I was broadcasting from home, I could go do the same thing.
Yeah, there. I'll just kind of put it up there.
Oh, I guess we will. I guess we will need those for ThreadX. We dressed right in our ties last year.
Yeah. We looked good too. That's one of my favorite pictures of us. All right. Well, let's do this. Do we have drum rolls and envelopes and spokespeople or anything like that? Are we? No, I'm just kidding. Are we ready to dive in here, Terry?
Well, I remember when we just did this as a podcast, we would lie and say we were wearing tuxedos.
Yeah. Christine said she figured we'd wear tuxedos, and that would require us to actually have tuxedos, but next time. So good stuff there. All right. Well, yeah. Should we dive in? Well, actually, you know what, Terry, if you don't mind, I'd like to real quick. I will try to not make this a rant if I can, if you would so oblige.
Sure.
But so. And Eric, I don't know if you can go to the overlays and put up the decorators community circle there to kind of cover the screen for me. Oh, look at this guy. He's on top of it. So here's what the Reggies are all about. This is our core values of the decorators community. And so I just want to make sure that everybody's really clear, because we had a lot more consternation this year than in years past. And I think, we've had some people that aren't part of the regulators community, aren't part of our decorators community here getting involved, which is great. We always want to bring new people to the community. But I think some of it was lost a little bit in translation, about what this is all about. So let's just cover these real quick. Abundance, generosity, self-belief, significance, invest in success, solutions, accountability, and community. So I just want everybody to keep that in mind. You know, we want to recognize everybody that's done something for everybody. And that's why when we do the announcements, and Eric, you can take that down whenever you get a second. Thank you. That's why when we do this in 3 shows, we talk about the first time, we talk about the categories. So that way we're talking about, you know, what's going on. And we want this to be listener driven, and we get ideas for new categories. And we've had some good suggestions, good feedback from folks about, you know, what kinds of things we need to change. So that we start with that. And then we do the nominee show where everybody, doesn't matter if they had one nominee or not, we talk about them. And if we don't know them, we try to figure out who they are and try to connect with them and stuff like that. And so, you know, this is, I just want to make sure everybody keeps this whole REGGIE thing in perspective. It's fun. I'm super excited that people are proud of these things. But I think for us, it's a way to recognize everybody. It's a way to recognize our industry and recognize just the community that we're so grateful to be a part of. So that's my, like I said, I tried to not make it a rant, but that was my, I just wanted to make sure we got that clear. Now, the problem is my guess is the people that needed to hear that aren't actually listening, but that's okay. So, all right, I'm off my my soapbox there, Terry. You want to start us off with number 1? And are you seeing? I kept it secret from everybody, including Terry and Eric, up until this very second. So, are you seeing it in the show notes? Are you good?
Yes, absolutely. You know, it's funny too, because when we were having trouble getting connected with you, I'm like, Eric, do you have the winners? He goes, no, do you? So, all right. Category number 1, best new products. This category is for products that have made an impact on our industry in 2019 that are relatively new to the marketplace. And the product may have been around for a few years, but really affected our industry in 2019. And those nominees are Design Wizard from the Rhinestone World, Easy Subly from Caesar, MDF from Hailbound. I love that name. Sea Art Thread from Madeira, USA, and Envelopes from Embrilliance, and then Duralux Panels from Deckroll Systems USA. And the winner is Envelopes from Embrilliance. So congratulations to Embrilliance for Best New Product. And I believe they were a Best New Product winner a previous year, as I recall. I could be wrong.
Yeah, I think we could have that. Now, that was one of the pieces of feedback that I got, that you know, we kind of tighten up what new product means and be a little more clear on that, and then, you know, make sure that we are only allowing certain new products and stuff like that. So, you know, something good for next year, but definitely well deserved. Now, I don't know, Eric, are we, and he can just you know, put a comment or something like that, but since we were having all the internet problems, we're probably not going to be able to bring anybody on. Terry, do you know the answer to that? Because I was in internet purgatory at the time.
I do know that Eric had to clear the waiting room to give us a little more power.
For sure. Okay. Well, I see that Brian is there in the comments, and thanks to everyone who voted for our envelopes. The fantastic product. Great job there. Embrilliance, good job. And let's move on, Terry. We ready for number 2?
Yes. Are you gonna?
Nope. Am I breaking up? Okay.
Nope.
All right.
You're fine.
I will get number 2.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So the second category. Oh, there's Brian. Oh, we do have Brian. Sweet.
All right.
Excellent. Hey, Brian, congratulations on the REGGIE win. Tell us a little bit about envelopes.
Can you hear me okay? Is the audio working?
Yep, it is.
Okay, good. Envelopes is, in fact, a new product in 2019. Actually had about 6 months worth of life before the REGGIES came out. And I actually had zero idea about all of the nominations this year. I kind of feel embarrassed when anything of mine gets put up for any kind of recognition. That's not why I do it. I do it for our customers. But since the decorators are listening in, the envelopes feature in Brilliance was a user-drawn envelope feature that does not exist in other software that competes. And we put it out there with a free library as well as a free update to our Stitch Artist tool. We made it available to every owner of our software. We have about 100,000 titles in circulation right now. And we've never charged for an upgrade. We don't believe in subscriptions and fees like that. We may do something in the future, but this was a free new product that was new to the market, and we're thrilled to get the award. But honestly, I would love to share that award with everybody on that list, because bringing a new product to market is a sheer act of will. And I just want to say thank you to everyone who voted for us and for my team. I'm surrounded by fantastic people, and I hope to get that you all get to know them more as time goes on.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's fantastic. And yeah, I appreciate you get the core values of what we're all about here. It's sharing, and that's why we love working with people like Brian here and all of the people that are in your community there. So you guys came out in force, but like you said, it's for good reason. It's because that's what you're focused on. You're focused on your community, not on the awards or the new products or the features. You're worried about what's going to help your customers every day. So great stuff. Any last words before we let you get back out of here?
The voting sort of went crazy, and I see TRW did a great get out the vote, and I'm sure some other people did. My apologies. What I think actually happened, Aaron, was I did a cat video, and if you get a chance to see the cat chasing the chicken wing around across the microphone, you might understand.
I cannot wait.
But I really do want to congratulate TRW and everybody else who's entered here. And I just want the whole industry to grow as a result of what you guys are doing. So thank you very much.
Thanks, Brian.
Thanks, Brian. Awesome. Yeah, that's cool. I love it when we get an opportunity to share and recognize somebody like Brian and all the great stuff that they're doing over there and in Brilliance. And you can just tell what an amazing guy he is, trying to push the credit away for what he's built, and putting it on to the team. And the cat video thing, can we just take like a timeout so I can go watch that real quick?
I can't wait to see that too. I had no idea.
I've been so buried, and I know you're always running too, Terry. So to get a chance to do that, that's really awesome. All right, you know what, Terry, you're doing such a fantastic job here. Do you want to just lead, and I'll try to stay out of the way here?
All right. Number 2, best sales or customer service representative, and this category is to recognize a specific person who has stood out as someone who has supported our industry, helped people be successful in their businesses, and provided outstanding customer service and support. Michael Kamitsky from Sublimation 101, Joe Rist from the Rhinestone World, Christine Shree from Enmart, Sean Maru from the Rhinestone World, and Lisa Shaw from Imbrilliance. And the winner this year is Lisa Shaw from Imbrilliance.
All right. Well, congratulations to Lisa. Now we did effort. Eric, let me rephrase that. Eric did effort at maximum capacity. He's doing a fantastic job there, and we really appreciate Eric and all of his efforts to make this a great show. But her internet connection was actually worse than mine. So poor thing. She is in a smaller town, but she's hanging in there, and she actually sent us a little picture. So, Eric, if you get a chance for that, if that'll pop up for us.
Very good.
Maybe.
it's on the screen, Aaron.
Oh, okay, cool. There it goes. All right. Well, that's on me then again. Maybe her internet connection is better than mine. All right. Well,
Lisa is a good friend of the show, by the way,
and to all the rest.
Right. Okay. We're ready for category number 3?
All right. Well, go ahead, Terry. Keep it going.
Okay. The company that provides the best customer service. This category is for a specific company that exemplifies what it means to be customer service oriented. These companies have specified or specific policies in place that are customer service oriented. and put their customer first in our industry. The nominees this year are Hailbound, Madeira USA, Sublimation 101, Embrilliance, The Rhinestone World, and Coney Island Transfer. And it looks like a sweep here because the winner is Embrilliance.
All right. Well, congratulations to Embrilliance. And yeah, I think this can be like I said, a clean sweep. I think cat videos is what does it. So,
well, it was last
right,
year, the year before, it was Rhinestone World that had the big sweep. So, all right, category number 4, best online educational content. This category is to recognize the online blog, video platform, technical support, or other online platforms that provide the best educational content in our industry. This online platform provides the correct information, and which is important, and an easy to understand way of learning and growing. The nominees can be from any of the standalone industry sites, YouTube channels, or blogs. The nominees are Sublimation 101, weekly live videos, The Rhinestone World YouTube channel, Embrilliance YouTube channel, Sunday Sass with Nikki Adamkowitz, Cat Spit Productions YouTube channel, and the winner, it is a sweep, Aaron, Embrilliance YouTube channel.
all right, congratulations.
Absolutely.
And I know I'm on delay, Terry, so I'm going to just kind of hang back here and smile.
Gotcha. Very good. All right, category number 5, best industry educator. This category is to recognize the best educator in our industry during 2018. This is someone who writes for the industry magazines, presents seminars or webinars, or otherwise educates people to improve our industry. Nominees are Lisa Shaw, Eric Campbell, our own producer, Michael Kaminsky, Nikki Adamkowitz, and Matt Vassallo. The winner is Lisa Shaw. Lisa is a 2-time winner. All right, Aaron, let's hear a word from our sponsor, Printavo. Let's talk organization. Keeping the shop organized is crucial to growing your screen printing business. Printavo helps thousands of shops keep their team on the same page and look professional to their customers. If you're always getting tapped on the shoulder with questions, missing order due dates, or just ready to get to the next step in your shop, Printavo is your solution. Printavo allows shops to create consistent quotes, automate quotes and art approvals, schedule jobs, collect payments, and now create online stores, all inside one platform. Being cloud-based, you can even use Printavo from home or with remote employees as well. Printavo has a free trial, and you can sign up for that at printavo.com, and you can find that on our website. And thanks very much to Printavo for being one of the sponsors of our program today. All right, Aaron, I'm going to jump into the next category. I see you fading in and out. You are back. All right. Category number 6, best industry trade show. This category is to recognize the industry trade show that does the most for the industry. The show should exemplify a show that provides a good meeting place for exhibitors and attendees and bring cutting-edge technology and events to the people involved. Nominees are ISS Fort Worth, ISS Long Beach, Everything Embroidery Market, Applique Getaway, I love that name, and DAX Chicago. And the winner this year, Aaron, for 7 years we had ISS Long Beach, and last year they were unseated from that position, and yet again DAX Chicago is the winner in that category. So congratulations to the folks at DAX. All right. I get the high sign there from Aaron. Category number 7, best Facebook or LinkedIn community or group. This category is to recognize the online forum group, or other community platforms that provide the best information and support in our industry. This online platform provides the correct information, friendly and fun environment, and is moderated but not over-moderated. The nominees can be from any of the standalone industry forums, LinkedIn groups, Facebook groups, or other online communities. The nominees in this category are Crafting with Rhinestones and HTV, Sublimation and More, Brilliant in Brilliance, Ricoma Connect, Fat Dad Wholesale presents Business Basics, Women in Garment Decoration. And again, the winner is Brilliant in Brilliance. So congratulations to Brilliance yet again.
I'm going to jump in here with you, Terry, because it looks like we have lost Aaron possibly for good. But since I'm here running the boards and I did put the cameras and even the lighting on, because I'm a professional.
Look at you.
That.
Very good.
I'm lit under the hat and everything. I thought I would jump in and actually bring a comment, because we actually had a comment from Scott Ritter from DAX.
Oh, great.
And it is huge, but let me read it out for you. Wow. I don't know what to say except thank you. I don't have a camera mic available today, or I would love to join you live. We can't say enough about the wonderful attendees and exhibitors who supported us again this year. You make the show, you make the community. We're just happy to be able to provide a venue where we can get together. Thank you again, and we look forward to seeing everybody again this year. So glad to hear that from Scott. And also, I know everybody's saying, way to go, Sarah. And B, that's from Brian, who was on earlier. You can see that he's chiming in, because the B group, that's the Brilliant in Brilliance embroidery group. You guys really came out in force. You can't say anything about your hustle, because that's why we have such a sweep this year, I think, is that everybody jumped in and spurred on by Lisa Shaw, a great educator, and everybody there. It really was a big ticket you guys put together and managed to vote in. So absolutely great to have you on. And it looks like we have Aaron. I'm going to try and bring Aaron on. But first, one last comment. It's from Sarah herself, who runs the B group and really is the moderator, handles all that. That's her group. Yay, I never imagined how large and fantastic our group would grow when I started a group almost 6 years ago, watching the Super Bowl and bought the software. So awesome, Sarah. It's great to see how huge that community has gotten, and congratulations to you.
I love that
bring
story.
On Aaron.
Watching the Super Bowl and
Hey,
a ton of echo off you, man.
Oh, well, yeah, I'm on my cell phone now trying that, but apparently that's just as bad. Is it echoing really bad, huh?
I think it's you're just, there you go. I did want to comment also when Scott from DAX Show and Scott and Margie do an awesome job there with that show. And actually the two regular guys are going to be hosting some discussion groups on both days of all the shows. So we're looking forward to participating in that as well. And we're going to be looking for some participants to sit on these panels and answer questions from the crowd. So we'll be reaching out to many of you. And if anybody would like to be on one of those panel groups, reach out to us if you're going to be at all or any of the DAX shows, as a matter of fact. So,
oh yeah, and honestly, all of you people who are out there, if you haven't gone out to the DAX shows, they're really great for everybody from like the prosumer getting into the cottage industry side of it, all the way up to the full professional with the big shops. There's something for you at DAX. It's a great kind of regional show that if you haven't gone to it, you're sleeping. You need to get into it. And honestly, the other thing, if you want to see the two other guys, we're all there teaching. Like we all have seminars, so you can catch us pretty readily. And like Terry brought up, we are doing those panels, which we cannot wait. New thing this year that we get to host with Decorators Community, and once again, all about getting the community together in the questions. All
right.
See if we can bring Aaron back in now that he's getting himself set up with a headset. We got Aaron.
Is it any better, or is it still terrible?
It's there. You're here. Oh my gosh. I can now fade into the background as is proper. So bye, guys.
Thanks, Eric.
Wow, this is like year one of podcasting, man.
No kidding. No kidding. Yeah, all of a sudden, I don't know. I'll have to figure out. I came to this office so I could actually have decent internet. And
well, everybody in St. Louis is probably on Amazon finishing up their Christmas shopping, and that's it's dragging everything down.
It must be. It must be. It must be. All right. Well, where are we at? I've got nothing in front of me, so I'm just here to smile and look pretty.
Okay. Well, we're category number 8, most influential young star. This category is to recognize the under 40 crowd in our industry. This nominee should exemplify all the positive aspects of garment and product decoration. And we'll go down the list here. They are Josh Ellsworth, Joe Rist, Brett Bowden, Sean Moreau, and Henry Maw. And the winner is Sean Moreau.
All right. Congratulations, Sean. Great job. And yeah, got everybody out there to vote. I've not met Sean. Have you met Sean, Terry?
I have not. I was going to ask you the same question.
Okay. All right.
We always seem to have one person that that we have not met before, and that's another great thing about the REGGIE Awards.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm looking forward to getting a chance to meet Sean. I'm not sure if he does shows for them or not, but we'll hopefully catch up with him at a show, or just have to get out to the rhinestone world there to meet him.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Well, what's next?
All right. The best guest on the Two Regular Guys podcast. This category is to recognize the guest on the Two Regular Guys podcast that provided the most information that helped your business and was entertaining. I thought our job was the entertainment part, but
oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Well, hey, we got to facilitate the entertainment.
Exactly. All right. The nominees are Todd Downing, Lisa Shaw, Eric Campbell, Lindsay Salcido, and Kelly DeFries. And the winner is Lisa Shaw. Man, she's going to have a lot of coffee mugs and a lot of plaques to put on her wall.
Yeah, exactly. I'm going to have to send her the 12-pack or whatever. But well, congratulations, Lisa. And again, Eric, can we get that selfie one more time? Just for fun. Hey, I actually see it this time. So there's Lisa. She says, thanks for all of your support. Yeah, definitely. And Lisa, thank you for all that you do for your community and for the industry as a whole. Great stuff there. Now, I also want to, get to Lisa's comment here, because that's Lisa says, thanks to Eric Campbell for being my partner in crime and always jumping in to help. This is a great weekly educational resource, and I'm happy to have been part of it in spite of technical difficulties. So
she's just trying to make us feel better.
yeah, exactly. But Eric, thank you so much, man. You're a big part of this too, and obviously making those shows happen is important to us. All right, Terry. Well, we're to the final one already, correct?
We are indeed the best ambassador for the industry. This category is to recognize someone who represents our industry within and without and exemplifies all the positive aspects of garment and product decoration. And the nominees are Eric Campbell, again, our producer, Todd Downing, Nikki Adamkowitz, Lisa Shaw, Matt Vassallo, and Michael Kaminsky. And the winner is, Lisa, you need to get the big bag to carry all your hardware. The winner is Lisa Shaw.
Awesome. Well, again, congratulations, Lisa. And also congratulations to all the rest of the nominees. You know, I think you've got a pretty good list there. And you know, the cool part about our industry is that you've got people that are in this for the right reason. You know, like Brian was talking about it. You know, Lisa does this for her community, and she's built this community to help people grow and be better at what they're doing. You know, you'll have to remind me the rest of the list there, Terry, but I think Todd was on there, and you know, we know he gives back a ton. So
yes, Eric Campbell, Todd Downing, Nikki Adamkowitz, sorry, Nikki, Matt Vassallo, and Michael Kaminsky. So yeah. All, any one of those people would be an excellent selection for this category.
For sure. All right. So Terry, what have you taken from this year's REGGIES?
Well, obviously, if you get out there and say, "Hey, go to the Two Regular Guys website," it makes a difference. And you know, in years past, that's what happened with Rhinestone World, and obviously. Lots of folks were out there saying, "Hey, take a look and vote for me." And you know what? I don't think anybody that made a vote though did it just because somebody said, "Hey, vote for me." They did it because, hey, you know what? That's correct. That this person does deserve this, or this company does deserve this this award. So it's been a great award season, and man, I'm looking forward to doing. This is number 7, correct?
Yep, this is number 7, and like I said, I agree wholeheartedly with you, Terry. It's a lot of work. Like I said, Matt had a big push. I mean, a lot of these races were pretty darn close. If you go back to tworegularguys.com/Reggies, I think I've cleared out the cache, so you should be able to see all of the voting again. And there were times where I think the voting got overloaded. I got lots of emails with people like, "Oh, this is so frustrating, I can't vote," and I'm like, calm down, it's going to be okay. So
I did see a few of those copied on a few of those emails.
Yeah. So it's like it is really going to be okay. Nobody's gonna like Terry says, it's just a T-shirt. Nobody dies.
Exactly. I actually said that in DTG class yesterday.
All right, nice, good. So last, well, not last, but what's what do you think the changes we need to make next year? We're just talking out loud, and those listeners listening in, please let us know what your comments, your feedback is, so we can make the 8th version of the Reggies the best yet. I think 7 was fantastic, like 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. But Terry, go ahead.
I think I love the suggestion, and I have to be honest, I can't remember who suggested the best ambassador for the industry, but that has become one of my favorite categories, and I would love to maybe have a couple more new categories for next year. That if people can think of other types of nominations that we could do.
Yeah. I think that kind of keeping those fresh and what's happening, making changes, maybe combining a couple still. We've got kind of groups in education and educators and stuff like that. So, any suggestions that any of the listeners have, there we go. Let's see here. Christine says, honestly, this is definitely a time when the phrase "just being nominated is an award" is true. The fact that someone thought enough of what anyone else did to nominate them and then took the time to vote means something. Anyone on any of those lists should be proud.
100% agree with that. That's exactly correct.
Yeah. I mean, I think if I remember correctly, I was nominated, and like when I saw that come through, when I was going through the list, because we had well over, I can't remember the number, but like 200 plus nominations, just nomination forms, and that form is not, you have to actually get in there, type something out, take time out of your day to type in somebody's name and information and stuff like that. And I was blown away. I was proud, shocked, and so anyhow, Christine's got a new one, best unofficial Two Regular Guys writer. So
the person who came up with the best name for our followers.
Yeah.
Christine would be the permanent winner of that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think Christine has a permanent Reggie award place, so to speak. So
exactly,
good stuff there. All right. So any other comments or feedback from folks on what we can do differently? Scott says best barbecue. Try my Korean. Hey, you know what? I am not opposed. Best chicken wing.
if you want to ship us any of those things for us to test and describe to our listeners, we're all about that.
Yeah, totally. So Christine says I keep getting promised swag. I did give you a tumbler at one point, I think, Christine. So remind me if I did or did not. But Christine swag, I'm writing it down now. And maybe Terry, the number 2 shirt for Christine is.
I think that would be definitely a good thing to do, and I will make sure I take care of that.
All right. And then someday we should sell them or something. But all right. So Sarah says, "Oh my goodness, I totally agree, Christine. I almost cried when Lisa messaged me after the nomination. I was just thrilled to be included." So Sarah, the great part is, you're deserving of that. You're giving back, and I think sometimes that can be hard. We go back. I know for me personally, I go back and forth sometimes. It's like, yeah, putting in a lot of effort, and sometimes it doesn't feel like it's working, but in the background, it's working, and people are growing and becoming better because of what you're doing. And at the same time, I'm growing and becoming better because of it. So that's really what's so cool. And I think why we've loved this for so long, Terry.
Right. I agree 100%. And it is definitely a labor of love. There's no monetary reward here, but it sure is fun. When we get out there, and Aaron, I've mentioned this before, and I know you don't do as nearly as many trade shows anymore as I do, but I don't ever do a trade show anymore where at least one person doesn't come by and say, "Hey, I just want to meet you in person. I love your show." And sometimes it's 3, 4, or 5 people will come by and say that, and it really, it makes you feel good that that people are listening. And gosh, there are people here at the DTG Academy who mentioned to me yesterday that, hey, I listen to your show every Friday, and I should have brought them in and let them sit here in front. And
yeah, go grab them real quick, Terry. Let's say hi. Good stuff. Cool. All right. So what else do we have on the agenda there, Terry? Again, trying to let you take the lead.
We are up to the point where we want to hear a word from our sponsor, Ace Transfer.
Have you been looking to grow your business or start one in the garment decoration industry? After all, that's why you're listening, right? Ace Transfer Company is located in Springfield, Ohio, and we've provided our customers with high-quality transfers, competitive prices, and great customer service for nearly 30 years. Ace Transfer Company offers a wide variety of garment decoration services, including screen-printed transfers, contract screen printing, direct-to-garment or DTG, dye sublimation, signs, banners, heat transfer vinyl, pressure-sensitive vinyl, and more. Use your own designs or have our in-house artists assist you in creating eye-catching transfers. At Ace, we are dedicated to helping your business succeed, so print your vision at Ace. For more information, visit our website, acetransfercompany.com. Send us an email at acetransco@gmail.com. That's ACETRANSCO@gmail. Or give us a call at 800-525-3126.
All right. Well, thanks again to the great friend of the show, Dave Shaw, and everyone over at Ace Transfer. We really appreciate your support, and we always have conversations with David at all the events, and he's a big supporter of Two Regular Guys. See, I can't even say regular either now.
Yeah, no kidding. We'll have to fix that. We'll have to get a voiceover artist for all of us here, Terry.
Exactly. Just sit here and move my mouth, and somebody will be speaking for me.
Yeah, that'll be perfect. We're going to outsource the whole thing. All right. Well, what do you have coming up here, Terry?
I have, let's see here, my upcoming complete screen printing business course. Atlas Screen Supply is going to be in Nashville, February 15th and 16th. Now that's been recently switched. It was going to be in Chicago, and even the folks at Atlas decided they'd rather be in Nashville in February than in Chicago. So we've kind of switched some things around. So go to my website, terrycombs.com, and check under tour dates for the new dates for all the classes that with Atlas Screen Supply. So there's been some other changes besides this one. I'll be at Workhorse Products February 29th. So it's leap year, and March 1st. January 16th, I'll be presenting 10 things you need to know about DTG printing. And that'll be the day before the Impressions Expo opens in Long Beach, and it'll be from 1 to 2:15. Impressions Expo, formerly ISS, they're trying to switch things up and have allow people to have more time out on the show floor. So they're doing more seminars, before the show opens. They're doing some early morning ones, some late afternoon ones to try to change things up. So we'll see how that goes. But I've always had a lot of success with the shows that are the day before. January 18th, I'm going to be at the Long Beach show on the show floor, and I'll be presenting I'm a new screen printer. Now what? That's a free event from 12 to 12:45. So look forward to seeing you guys there. At DAX Kansas City, I'm going to be presenting Being a Great Screen Printer. And that's going to be Saturday, February 22nd from 10:20 to 11:40. February 23rd through 25th, Aaron, you and I are going to be at the ThreadX 2020. We're going to be doing live interviews there. We'll be doing a lot of interviews and maybe getting some new voices on our intro as well. That's going to be in Scottsdale, Arizona. You can find the information about that at sgia.org. And Aaron, as always, all my 2020 classes and events you can find at terrycombs.com.
All right, cool.
All right.
Well, I've got my list. Actually, I found it over here, so that's probably why you saw my finger on the camera there. And then I'll real quick, and then we want to bring Eric in real quick because he's got some exciting stuff coming up that'll be hitting critical mass here as soon as the new year starts. So for me, though, I'm working on a series with Todd Downing, and we're doing called 5 Success Keys. It's a 5-week video webinar series, and you can go check out the details over at oursuccessgroup.com. And we've got a special going on through the end of the year. If you use the code EARLY, EARLY, you'll save $25 off of that 5-part series. Plus, then you kind of get in on the ground floor of what we're trying to build there with that, and just kind of a micro business success group. So I've been really excited about building that out with Todd. In fact, first video will be the week of January 5th. I think it's January 8th will be the first webinar video, whatever you want to call it there. So we're excited about that. I am going to be out in Las Vegas, as I mentioned earlier, at the International Awards and Personalization Expo. And I will be doing digital marketing, growing your business with email marketing there. And I will also be doing social media 101 why and how. Plus, I will be part of a sublimation panel. And I think I lost Terry there, but and then as we talked about others, Terry, then as we talked about, we will all be at the DAX show. So definitely want to be there at DAX Kansas City. And I will be doing a presentation there called Starting in E-commerce, What Works and What Didn't. And kind of using my wife as the guinea pig and working on weheart.biz with her. So learned a lot from that, and we want to share what we learned from doing that over the last year or so. And the decorators community, like Terry said, will be out in full force at DAX. In fact, we'll have a booth there. We will also be doing a live panel each day. Working on that. In fact, I'm going to talk to Scott right after we get done here, working on kind of the title, but I'm thinking Decorators Community Ask an Expert is kind of what we're thinking of. And we're going to get different exhibitors that are there to come spend some time with us. And we're going to just throw questions at them. And so we'll get questions in advance, and we'll throw questions at them from the live audience and all sorts of fun stuff. So, but let's bring Eric in real quick if he's still there. And Eric, what are you doing, dude, besides going crazy back there?
Well, I felt like I had to come on real quick and tell everybody once again about the Demystifying Digitizing webinar that's coming up. I will talk about shows, but first, this is a big thing that if anybody's been waiting for me to do an online class in the next year, I'm finally going to do a full seminar styled class online. So it's once again not just at the trade shows, and that'll be happening on March 8th, 2020. And you can actually thank Aaron for that, because without Aaron's prodding, I probably wouldn't have finally gotten off my butt and got it done. So this is the whole nugget of what you're supposed to learn here is to be able to have better running designs. They're bolder, more beautiful embroidery, and with a faster cycle from concept to completion with your digitizing. So getting a little more texture, a little more value out of your work, and making your digitizing and your process faster. So we've actually got that coming up. It's going to be on, you can get to it from ericcampbell.com/demystifying digitizing webinar, which I am going to stick in the comments right now. But you guys can go and check that out. If you sign up, you won't get stuff immediately, but what you'll eventually get is some extra content. There'll be some free kind of ebook stuff, and you'll be on the list to find out when you can sign up for that webinar. So get in and do that. And actually, that's probably one of the greatest things coming this year. Everybody's super excited that I've talked to, because they have been harping at me for years that you can't always get to the trade shows. Though, with that said, love to see you guys out. Impressions Expo, nay ISS Long Beach. I'm teaching 3 sessions and joining a panel with Madeira, where we're all talking with a bunch of expert digitizers and embroiderers. So panel's going to be super fun. Lots of questions coming in from the audience. Those are always great. And then I've got a list. I won't bore everybody with the entire titles now, but head over to Impressions Expo and you'll be able to find all that. And like Aaron and Terry both said, DAX. My big unit, the longer class, is going to be all about bringing digitizing in-house and having digitizing in your shop, what it takes. Pros and cons, things to know about going in-house, equipment you might need, getting yourself set up, and strategies. So that's the big one.
Cool.
So that's going to be cool. And also something about specialty thread and digitizing. So lots of fun stuff to be had at DAX, aside from the panels, which I surely hope I'll be hanging out.
Nice. Well, I hope at some panel somebody asks Eric, what's it like to hang out with Terry?
It's science. It's science. That's all you need to know.
It's science. It's science.
you get it down to a science, and then you figure out, how to hang out with Terry.
Yeah, exactly.
You realize you're definitely a sideshow. Terry's the main event, and you're just there on Terry's coattails. But it's still a good place to be. It's a good place to be.
Welcome to my life, Eric.
Hey, I want a show called Two Regular Guys, and I'm like just here. I don't know. Where am I? I'm just third wheel. Nice. I don't know, man. I got to do that all the time.
Nice. Thank you, Eric.
Well, back in the background I go, guys. And congratulations again to all the winners.
Awesome. All right, Terry. Well, we've come to the close of another show. We do want to thank all of our winners and everybody that attempted and everything. Thank Eric for everything he did there. But congratulations to all the winners. Congratulations to all the nominees. Congratulations to all the people that voted. You're giving back at the same rate by voting and nominating, being a part of this. Welcome to the Two Regular Guys. We love to have you, and hopefully you stick around. And I'm excited for what's to come here, Terry.
Absolutely. And we also want to thank again Eric Campbell, our show producer, for doing yeoman's work today.
Yes, for sure.
And also thanks to our sponsors, Impressions Expo, Printavo, and Ace Transfer Company.
Yep. And next week, Terry, we will be, I think, talking about 10 things we'd like to see in 2020. Is that
right?
Sound right?
Planning for 2020. Exactly.
Oh, right. Planning for 20. And then we do the 10 things we'd like to see in January, right? I don't have the schedule in front of me. Okay.
Yes, exactly right. Exactly right. My fault for leaving it off the outline there for you.
I should have known too. So next week, planning for 2020, which yes, that's a good point. Maybe I should get on that, huh?
I think you have your hands full right now for another week or so. All right. Until then, I'm Terry Combs. He's Aaron Montgomery.
And we are the Two Regular Guys.
Thank you for listening to Two Regular Guys. Check out our website at tworegularguys.com. That's the number 2, regularguys.com. You can also interact with us over at our Facebook page, facebook.com/tworegularguys, or send us a tweet, twitter.com/tworegularguys. And we have a YouTube page. You can find all that from our website, tworegularguys.com. Thanks for tuning in, and we look forward to spending some time with you again next week.